You'll be very lucky if the zoo is not intentional about dealing with you. You see, Kitakanyam Nefu small over some certain things they have done to Simon Ekpa. You guys don't know what is coming. So, when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, brought back to Nigeria by the Nigerian government, they saw that the only man who can start this Biafran stuff was Simon Ekpa. What did they do? They started blackmailing him. They said he's working for Atiku. He's working against the will of Nnamdi Kanu. He's working against the will of everybody in Biafran land. They started talking about him so much that so many Biafrans started believing them. Started believing that through Simon Ekpa may be an enemy of the Biafran people. What then happened? They continued. It was so intense. And it was so unbearable that even some of the Biafran medias like me believed the zoo. And I was disappointed in myself for believing the people who do not want any good. Who does not want to see Biafran progress? Who does not want to put intention towards the Biafrans? So, as the message continues to roll up, enlightened with what it is, every message must be guaranteed in a very, very humanoid way. So, we're considering the facts and where it should all go. We must say that the lies they told about Simon Ekpa has now catch up with them. Anatoro Madi Asi Anatoro Madi Oneto Gologo. Anatoro Madi Asi Anatoro Onemegin Oneto Gologo. Oge ruone mgbe anyị kwesịrị ịghọta na gịnị eziokwu bụ ndụ. And onye kwuru eziokwu kwesịrị ịma na gịnị the message is getting clear. That's the journey of truth. We must understand without dispute that our message will get to those who have to hear them. And by so doing, it will be a runaround figure. So now, the lies they told about the Biafran, the Simon Ekpa, and all those stuff, it's not catching up with them. At each point, I get the zoo continue to realize one of their biggest mistakes. Trying to believe that eventually or one day they're gonna, deceive Biafrans into believing, I don't really know what they think, but their failures have been immensely recycled. And that's where they made a whole lot of mistakes. Whole lot of mistakes. We must continue in that very path where each and every one of us must learn that giving up is not part of us. Giving up is not what we know how to do. Giving up is not a game, that should be looked into. And that's where the message is. So, as we patrol and portray one of the biggest part of it all, every game, every point of view, every relaxation must be reconsidered. And that's where the light is. We must throw ourselves into understanding that these people cannot, these people cannot make us and fail the big way. So, as we push through these gates of extraction, this gate of victory, this gate where every one of us must understand where it all began from. We'll come together to see the biggest part. That's where victory will be made across. Remember that wisdom is not for those who fail to understand the theory. So, as we get together and get this straight, let's continue the game zone. That's where the struggles must begin.